So I studied theater and English at the University of Michigan, and then I moved out to Philadelphia to become, I would say, a regional theater actor. I got some attention at a theater and they said, why don't you create a cabaret? And I didn't want to do what so many cabaret artists do, which is just sing a bunch of songs that are sort of related and tell stories of my life. I wanted something a little bit bolder and that told a more full story. And so I created a piece called Back in the Army, which was about being gay in World War II, using the music of Irving Berlin to explore homosocial environments. And I got a team together to make that cabaret, and it went really well, and we decided that we'd call ourselves the Bearded Ladies. And from then, I mean, we kind of have the journey of a snowball. I think there's a hunger for work that is live and insistent upon its liveness nowadays, where people touch you and they talk directly to you. It's like, you're not on a phone right now, I'm actually sitting on your lap. I'm singing this song to you. I think there's a hunger for that work, and so we found in Philadelphia there were lots of people wanting to see this hybrid blend of theater and cabaret that we call the Bearded Ladies Cabaret. Each show demands a different team. We have a core group of 7 company members, and they're designers. We have a composer, we have costume designer, sound designer, dramaturg, director, performers, and that core group makes a lot of the decisions about the artistic journey of the whole company, what project we're going to do next, and conceiving that project. But for each project, for example, we had an Andy Warhol opera that we just finished doing in Philadelphia. We had 12 opera singers, 6 cabaret performers, and a 5-person band. That's a much bigger show than the show that we're doing here in Chestertown, which is Bitter Homes and Gardens, a botanical hoedown. There's a 3-person band and I think 7 cabaret performers. So each show has a different team, and as we have done more and more work, we've extended our family, and now our family extends beyond the boundaries of Philadelphia into Chestertown. We come here and it feels a little bit like a home away from home. Yeah, we've built a rep. We have about, I would say, 9 or 10 shows that we've built over the past 6 years, and these are all original works. They may use found music, but they're all created by the company, which is pretty exciting. We just did the Andy Warhol opera. Before that, we had done a run of Bitter Homes and Gardens, this plant piece in Philadelphia. We're bringing it to Chestertown, and we're bringing it back to Philadelphia in November. So we do recycle and bring back our work. And that's not only an opportunity for people that haven't seen it to see it, it also develops in conversation with audience members. So we've changed the piece, the Bitter Homes and Gardens piece, for Chestertown, and we'll learn something from Chestertown audiences about how they respond to our experiments around voicing plants or giving plants a singing voice. We'll learn, and the show will change because of you, and then we'll bring back those discoveries to Philadelphia. So each time we remount a show, it shifts a little bit. It becomes more of what it wanted to be. I think aside from the everyday challenges of trying to make art in a society, in a world that doesn't necessarily want or understand art, or how to support art and artists, which luckily is not the case in Chestertown, I think because of Sandbox and the Star Center and the Department of Theater and Drama. There's a really great community here, both in the college and I think the town, that understands and knows how to support artists, which is why we come. We engage with a lot of large partnerships now. Like our Andy Warhol opera was a collaboration with Opera Philadelphia. Bitter Homes was developed with a horticultural society in Philadelphia. And so as our work grows and expands, and as our ambitions expand, really making sure that we're making room for all our new audiences, all our new partners, really making sure that we're listening and we're present for our audience and our community. It's just a continued challenge, but a very worthy one. So we just finished this opera called Andy Popra. We're in the middle of Bitter Homes touring, and then the next project is actually going to be developed here in Chestertown next spring semester. Adam Goodhart from the Star Center and I are cooking together a class which will hopefully be part history, part theater and drama, part gender studies, all about the atom bomb and the relationship between the atom bomb and the development of our ideas around family. What happens when the home front becomes the battlefield? What happens to how we identify ourselves and how we relate to each other, and how has that affected our contemporary relationship with the idea of family, especially for those people that don't fit into the normal nuclear family. Shows are tonight, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night. Show starts at 6, pre-show is 5:30, when you can hang around some singing plants while you're waiting for the show to start. It's about an hour long, and it's outside of Hodson Hall, the dining hall. If it rains, we're in the Norman James Theater in William Smith Hall.